The thought of making creme brulee can be intimidating if you've never made it, but trust me, it's easier than you think. Creme brulee is a simple but elegant dessert that will impress all of your guests. You just can't beat a creamy custard topped with caramelized sugar and delicious fresh berries. As long as you follow these directions closely, then your creme brulee will turn out perfectly. In a small saucepan, combine the heavy cream, vanilla extract, and salt, then bring to a simmer over medium heat, until hot but not boiling, until small bubbles appear just along the edge of the saucepan. Let sit for a few minutes, then discard vanilla bean pod if using vanilla beans instead of vanilla extract. Tap the egg on the side of a bowl and slightly pull apart the two halves of shell, letting the whites drop into the bowl below whilst keeping the yolk in place. Follow my simple steps for separating eggs. Prepare to separate bowls, one for whites and the other is for yolks. Carefully tip the yolk from one half of the shell to another, working back and forth until you are left with only the yolk. This can go into the second bowl. Set aside the egg white and save for another dish like meringue or egg white omelette. In a large bowl, whisk together egg yolks, 3/4 cup sugar, and salt. Temper egg yolks. If you've never done it before, tempering egg yolks is nothing to fear. All you're doing is slowly raising the temperature of the egg yolks so they don't scramble. Whisk some of the warm heavy cream into the egg yolks plus sugar. Then whisk it all into the pot of warm heavy cream. Straining the custard before cooking it is, in my opinion, optional. If you notice the custard is thick with any lumps, definitely use your sieve to strain it before baking. The small ramekins ensure the custard cooks evenly, though you could use a large wide ceramic dish instead. Divide creme brulee in individual ramekins. I am using these oval ramekins and these circle one. To water bath, place the ramekins in a large baking dish. I used a 9/13-inch baking pan. Pour the custard in each, then fill the pan with hot water. The water bath creates a moist and humid environment for the creme brulee, which is imperative for their texture. Bake at 325 degrees oven temperature for 30 to 40 minutes, or until the custard edges are set, but the center wobbles slightly. Remove from the oven and let cool completely. Chill for several hours or up to 2 days. You will likely overbake the creme brulee your first time. That's what happened to me before I began my creme brulee adventures. I'm going to use this Reidea Butane torch lighter for my creme brulee to caramelize the sugar. This torch lighter adopts ergonomic design, providing you a comfortable and firm grip on the handle. This torch lighter has a safety lock, which can be switched on if not in use. Visible fuel window in the fuel tank offers you 10 to 20 minutes of continuous flame. You can view through the fuel window to know the fuel usage of this butane lighter. Adjustable flame and windproof. The flame height range is to 5 cm. You can flip out the ring on the bottom of the lighter, then rotate to adjust flame size. The flame of this torch lighter is windproof, enabling it to be used and carried outdoors for camping, barbecue, and etc. This is perfect torch for my creme brulee. After the custards bake, cool, and chill, it's time for that special finishing touch. All we're doing here is sprinkling the surface with granulated sugar. The sugar needs to completely cover the custard before you torch the top. If there is custard exposed, then it might curdle when exposed to heat. Give the ramekin a gentle shake to help the sugar even. Caramelizing sugar on creamy custard, it is simple beauty and decadence. Doesn't this make you feel fancy? Using a Reidea Butane torch to caramelize the sugar until dark amber and bubbling. So as many times as I say caramelized sugar, it's really burnt sugar. It's the crunch on the cream and it's so tasty. If you are watching this far, I am pretty sure you liked this video. Please hit the subscribe button so you will be notified every time I have new upload video. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.